All right, horror hounds, gather round the haunted projector for a deep dive into a forgotten gem from the early 80s slasher craze, Alone in the Dark. This flick might not be on your radar, but trust me, it's worth digging up from the depths of obscurity. We're talking a unique premise, some seriously unhinged characters, and enough bloodshed to satisfy any gorehound. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and let's unravel the terror that awaits within.
Get away from the window!
Before we dive into the bloody mayhem, let's set the stage. Alone in the Dark hails from the golden age of slashers, a time when New Line Cinema, the folks behind Freddy Krueger, were still wet behind the ears in the horror biz. This was one of their earliest forays into the genre, and it's got that raw, unpolished vibe that makes these early slashers so much fun.
Well, maybe it's the cat.
They don't have a cat.
You can practically feel the low-budget energy pulsing through the screen. The film centers around Dr. Dan Potter, a young, idealistic psychiatrist who lands a gig at a mental asylum. Standard horror movie setup, right? But here's where things get interesting. 4 of the asylum's most dangerous inmates, led by the charismatic and utterly terrifying Frank Hawks, escape during a citywide blackout. These guys aren't your run-of-the-mill crazies. They're a powder keg of pent-up rage and psychological trauma, just waiting to explode. As fate would have it, these 4 misfits decide to pay Dr. Potter a little visit at his secluded suburban home. They're not there for tea and crumpets, folks.
You want to come back later?
You can rest assured I will.
They've got a score to settle with the unsuspecting doctor, and they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. Literally. What follows is a night of relentless terror as Potter, his wife Nell, and their 2 children find themselves trapped in their own home, hunted by these escaped lunatics. The tension ratchets up with each passing minute as the family fights for their lives against these relentless predators. One of the things that sets Alone in the Dark apart from other slashers of the era is its stellar cast. Jack Palance delivers a powerhouse performance as Frank Hawks, the unhinged ex-POW with a vendetta against authority figures. His piercing gaze and chilling demeanor will send shivers down your spine. Martin Landau is equally captivating as Byron Sutcliffe, the smooth-talking pyromaniac with a penchant for explosives. And who could forget the legendary Donald Pleasance, lending his signature gravitas to the role of Dr. Leo Bain, the asylum's head honcho, who finds himself caught in the crossfire. One cool thing about Alone in the Dark is the way it looks. It was directed by Jack Shoulder, the same guy who later made A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Even in this early flick, you can see Shoulder's talent for making things look creepy. He uses weird camera angles and dramatic lighting to make you feel like you're right there with the characters, feeling their fear. He even talked about this in an interview, saying he wanted to make the audience feel trapped and paranoid. You know what? It totally works. The way the movie looks plus the spooky music seriously gets under your skin and sticks with you even after it's over. And let's not forget the kills. Alone in the Dark delivers some truly gruesome and memorable deaths. From brutal axe murders to fiery explosions, this movie doesn't shy away from the gore. It's a testament to the filmmaker's commitment to delivering the visceral thrills that horror fans crave. The film's low-budget aesthetic actually adds to the sense of dread and claustrophobia. The grainy visuals, the dimly lit interiors, and the jarring soundtrack all contribute to the film's unnerving atmosphere. You'll find yourself on the edge of your seat, never quite sure what horrors lurk around the next corner. So, should you add Alone in the Dark to your watch list?
You can rest assured I will.
If you're a fan of classic slashers with a side of cheesy goodness, then absolutely. It's a hidden gem that deserves to be unearthed and appreciated for its unique blend of suspense, violence, and dark humor. Just make sure you lock your doors before hitting play. You never know who might be lurking outside. If you've already braved the darkness of Alone in the Dark, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Did it leave you terrified? Did it make you laugh? Did it leave you wanting more? I'm always down to chat horror with fellow fans, and if you haven't seen it yet, what are you waiting for? Head on over to your preferred streaming service and give it a shot. You might just discover your new favorite cult classic.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Haunted Projector. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more horror movie goodness. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Until next time, keep it creepy.